Hey, what's up, everybody? Wanted to make a video for you guys today about a little bit of self-help and getting yourself unstuck. For me personally, my stuckness was with depression. Emotionally, it was stuck. I had so many different negative thoughts and things like that, and depression was really hard for me. So I kind of started working on myself and trying to figure out ways that I could get better personally for myself and for my family and for everybody that knows me. I just wanted to be a better person. And one of the things that I started doing was reading. I picked up a book by James Clear called Atomic Habits, and basically just talks about how you do little things and create new habits for the better version of you. Little by little, you stack these habits and you just get better and better at them. And the more that you do them, the easier they become. And then your habit stacking becomes, bigger habits and better habits and things like that. So for me, I hadn't read a book in since high school, and honestly in high school I probably didn't read too many of those books that I was supposed to either, but I did what I had to do to pass the tests, I guess. And anyways, I started reading, and James's book was really good. It just kind of like really gives you a foundation for how to build habits and building good habits and how to break some bad habits and everything too. So I wanted to make this video to kind of express my, path on what I did. Like I said, you got to start small. Just go. If you've got a desire to do something, if reading is your thing, then, great, you're already there reading. Find books that are beneficial towards your goals. Find books that are, helpful towards whatever your purpose is. For me, it was self-growth and development and things like that. So I started reading a little bit each day with stuff like that. A few years ago when I started this process, like I said, I hadn't read a book in ages. So I started small. I was like, all right, well, let me start with a few pages of this book and see where I could go, and found a book that really resonated with me and, my, desires to get better. And so those 10 pages a day turned into, 20 pages, turned into full chapters and things like that. So since I started that, I've probably accumulated close to 30 books that I've read. And honestly, if you would have asked me a few years ago how many books I've read in my lifetime, probably wouldn't have even come close to the number 30. So the fact that I've been able to do that over the last few years and have that repertoire of reading under my belt is kind of a proud moment for me. So that's kind of my point of this video, is that those little things, it started out so small, like just open a book and start reading a couple pages each day. And then as you get better at reading and you get more familiar with it, you get more used to it, and you just become a much more confident, much more purposeful individual because of it. So at least for me, that's what the books did for me. If you've got a different habit, say you want to lose some weight, or if you want to just get in better physical shape, go for a little walk. Start with 5 minutes a day around the block, if that's where your physical ability's at. Start with the 5 minutes, then set a goal for a week or two to be up to 10 minutes, and just make it a habit and just do it consistently. I think that's the key, is consistency. It's okay to miss a day here and there, just don't miss days consistently. Whatever the habit is that you're building, whatever that habit that you want to develop, do it consistently, do it several times a week, do it every single day that you can. Like I said, if you miss a day, don't beat yourself up over it. Just don't make missing days the habit, because then you'll just fall back to where you started from. So take that one for what it's worth. Build little habits, whether it's reading, whether it's physically, or if you just want to become a better chef. Find something small that's easy enough to do, that you could do consistently. Do it on a regular basis, and you will find that as you get better at it and everything, you'll just want to do more, and you'll find that habit stacking becomes, you know, kind of like second nature for you. And then from there, you'll be amazed. You know, you'll look at yourself a couple years from now, and you'll kind of be where I'm at and just feel so much more confident, so much more, you know, proud of where you've come from, and the things, whatever your habit is that you're building, you'll be that much better at it, and it'll just be so fulfilling to, you know, have that underneath your belt, just by starting small and building those habits consistently. So I think I've rambled and went in circles a time or two now, so we'll wrap this video up. But definitely pick up a good habit that's beneficial for you and something that can give you good purpose, and start small and see where it takes you. All right, guys, thanks. Love y'all.